Hey guys, welcome back. This is Twisted Princess with FuZiOnZZXGaming. We have DMD here, and we are in life. We are on part 5. We are finishing up the kiln now that we are done collecting all the grass from everywhere around the house. And now we get to, hopefully, we get to use bellows. Wait a minute. Manage kiln. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to get hardwood trees. We're going to put them in here. We're going to light this up, and then we will come back to this after it's done burning, and it will give us an option to remove items, and it'll give us charcoal, and we're going to put it in the furnace so that we can smelt the iron a little bit faster. So, first thing I need to do, make sure, yes, we have our axe, we have our saw. Okay, we're going to go find hardwood trees now. Hopefully, we actually find hardwood trees. Oh my god, DMD, you sound like you're having an attack. You ran him out of stamina, didn't you? There should be quite a few. Get a sprout. We'll just go ahead and get a sprout off of the trees that we're grabbing, and make sure that we can replant them somewhere. I don't want to replant them here, but somewhere, so that we have plenty of trees for later. Pine tree, I am thinking is hardwood. We can actually inspect the tree and find out. There is that option. It'll also tell you how many sprouts, how many sticks, how many bark you can get off of every tree. Right here we've got a major pine. Your estimated quantity is 3, or quality is 3. It has been chopped down at 0%. It contains the following useful resources: 7 bark and 13 branches. It actually does not tell you if it is a hardwood or not. So I want to say that like the maple tree and one of the other ones, this one is a softwood. Well, we'll leave this log lay for now. We are going to take the root up just because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. And we'll leave that lay. We can use that later. There are plenty of other things that need softwood, and we can always come back for it later. Those do not disappear like the bags do. Which on this server I am finding that the bags kind of sit a lot longer than on the last server. I'm wondering if it is a server setting that can be changed. And then I will have to find out if this one actually just like leaves them forever or not. So no pine trees. Those are softwood.
The oak over here, I'm pretty sure is hard.
Yeah, I think oak trees, yeah. And I hear an animal. Major pine. I don't know where I hear the animal. But it definitely sounds like it's growling.
Guessing you need 30 logging to cut down trees.
The hardwood, yes. If you get the branches and stuff like that off of it, it I think increases.
Bark increases it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly which one. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the growling thing is.
It's probably a sleeping wolf that's around here. You have 1 or 2 of those around.
Yeah, and I'm going to try not to chop down the tree right next to it.
Why? Maybe it'll fall on it.
Yeah, and maybe it'll eat me.
Fair enough.
Get a sprout. We're just going to grab some sprouts off of this, see what this is. I'm hoping it's not... It is a pine tree. I don't want pine tree. What is you? Are we inspecting this? We did. We found a medium oak. Okay. And no, it's got to be eating something. Well, I guess if it sounds like it's eating something over here somewhere, it shouldn't be hungry, right?
That would stand to reason.
Right? So I'm going to go ahead and chop down this tree and hope it does not come after my ass. No, do not study that. Thank you. I would like to uproot this. I still don't see it anywhere. Oh, this is driving me nuts.
The fact that you can't see it?
Yeah. Well, and it doesn't help. There's tree branch. Good God, we're going into the first person crap. Yeah, it's definitely over this way. Oh, yeah. You just
I can't cut this down yet.
You stay sleeping wherever you are. Saw out billets. Now, later, I will come back through and stack up a whole bunch of hardwood next to the kiln so that we just have to chop it up, throw it in. But for right now, we're just going to get a little bit in there, get it going so that way everybody can see what the main idea is, and then I don't have to bore you with all the fun of sitting and chopping trees and taking 20 minutes to carry it from here to there. Unfortunately, we like crawl carrying wood, which, if you think about it, if you put a tree on your back, how fast would you carry it? I don't think I would carry it very fast. I think I'd just sit down and be like, eh, I give up. You can have the wood. I don't need it that bad.
If you want to give them a demonstration of what it is, I'm carrying one. They can probably see how slow I'm moving.
I do not have a clue where you are to me.
I'm heading back to the house.
Okay, well, I am heading that way now, too, because I ran out of hardwood boards. Or billets to saw. You can't...
I need a saw.
Oh, you need a saw.
I need to make a saw.
There is a bag on top of my clay pile over here. I can put my flint in if you need.
Okay.
Oh, there he comes.
I'm coming.
Yep, that is...
This is how you move with a log on your back.
Which is why I didn't carry the log back, because I didn't want to crawl.
This is softwood.
It's softwood?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why I'm carrying it back. We have kind of no...
Alright.
It can...
Oh, light on. Dag on it. Stop it.
Yes, place.
I apparently was clicking that button too fast.
So much better.
Okay, we're gonna heat this up. And
Indy's gonna go chop wood.
this is going to do the same thing with the bar. It's gonna go from the purple or the pinkish color all the way up to this bright color up here, and then it will turn to charcoal all on its own. You don't have to babysit the kiln. It will just leave the charcoal in there. And oh, I just watched that tree fall over. There are a couple other items that we're going to look at. The cauldron and the quern and the pottery's wheel we don't need yet. But we are going to do a tiny shack and a plaster tiny shack. Those are going to go over on the big open area that's already there. Carpentry, I do not... Oh, I have a simple bed open now. I have a chest. I have a crate.
Yes!
And a workbench. I wonder what we need the workbench for.
Probably more advanced crafting.
Alright, so I am going to go over here. And we're going to set the houses out. Hopefully we can fit 2 here. And then we will put a crate over by the houses. I don't want that way out in the middle. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Create. Tiny plaster shack. Oh, holy hell. It's on my head. Scoot that way, and then that way, and I am going to have to...
They only really turn into one, like, tree log.
Into one what?
big
Yeah.
trees only really turn into...
They
wow.
turn into one big log, but depending on how big of a tree it was, depends how many billets and stuff you get out of it. So we have our
Oh.
tiny plaster shack there. We're going to scooch over. And then we'll put the tiny shack over here. If I can remember where the hey I find these things at. Alright, build you. And we're going to scooch you. Oh, nope, not that way. Not that way either. Go that way. Really? Up. There we go. Build. So now we have two houses side by side. And then we can show the difference and fight over who claims which one. But at least those are placed so that way I cannot build the chest on top of an area. Well, I guess technically I could build the chest back here. I don't think... Oh, you're not what I wanted. Construct furniture. Chest. Build. We'll put it out back. Or this might be the front of the house for all I know. I didn't quite pay attention to which way I was putting them. I just put them. And depending on how much this holds, we may have to make more than one. Well, we probably will anyway. We'll probably... And well, no, we don't have to claim them if we're side by side, or if we're both using it. I don't think we have to claim it. Just leave it open and make sure somebody claims it at the end.
Hey there.
Oh, nope. It does say that I am the owner. Okay, and we do need metal bands, hardwood boards, and nails. So, wow.
That should give you a lot of billets. Oh. If I can find a place to put it.
Let's see, we've got, oh, nope, softwood. I do have one hardwood. I am going to saw out boards out of this. No, not the softwood, the hardwood. Please be doing it out of the hardwood. Okay, we are doing it out of the hardwood. Thank goodness. And then we'll figure out what all the houses need and start working on getting that going. I'm pretty sure it's basically... I want to say it's the logs or the building logs. But I have to go look. Do what?
Oh, talking to myself, I said I need flint.
Oh, flint. There's the pile of rocks, and I also have some I can drop in that bag. That's still sitting on my clay pile if we need to. And how many? Well, go ahead and... We've got 6 boards at the moment.
We're sawing them into billets?
Well, yeah, we're sawing them into billets for the kiln. I'm
Alrighty.
making boards for the
Yes.
chest. And then whatever boards that I wind up with after that can more than likely go into the kiln if I need to. Just to get them out of my inventory so that I have more space until we get these chests going. Okay, and I was dividing the piles into how many I needed to put into the object to build it. You don't have to do that. Drag all of it into the freaking thing. It'll spit out what it doesn't want. Which is really, really nice. As DMD stands in the garden. Is there anything growing in the garden? Is that the garden? No, that's not the garden. The garden's back with the apple trees. Okay, so now we get to wait. Tiny shack. Create. We need, holy hell, 20 boards and 10 building logs for the tiny shack. And for the plaster house, we need 5 building logs and 150 clay. Well, I know where to get the clay from, and I have a few boards that I can throw into the tiny shack for now. Maybe, possibly. If I can get the option. There we go. Inventory, go ahead and throw that in there. We'll get the rest of the boards here in a bit. We can take that out of soft or hardwood, I guess. It did not specify, so...
Finally, he's got a saw.
Yay! And while we go running off to do other things, we're going to pull out the charcoal. Alright, so we have 4 charcoal, which to me it does not seem like that much. Manage building. Let's see what we can do with the charcoal here. So we're going to light on. Use bellows. Got to get it... Use the bellows until it gets up to about 150 before it'll even start heating up the iron. And we're going to sit here for a minute. And it does not look like that is moving at all yet. And I think the kiln is done. Yeah, it's empty. So we're definitely going to have to get a lot more wood over in this area. Especially right now. With everything we are trying to build and everything, it's just going to be insane. So we're going
I am at 7 billets at the moment.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and work on some logs and some boards for the houses, since I've failed to produce anything useful out of that. Okay, well. So
Is it a 1-to-1 ratio for billets to charcoal?
I don't remember how many I put in there. I didn't pay attention.
Oh.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Oh, and you were about to say something?
I don't remember now. I'm telling you, I get so, oh, look, a squirrel in this game, because there's just so many different things that you're trying to do, and it just gets, because you have to remember, okay, well, I have to do this before I can do that, and then you get off on a whole nother tangent just because, oh, I hope I'm making boards. Nope, I made a billet. Okay. Let's see if... Can we make building logs out of the softwood? Because I just tried it a minute ago. It said that I failed. Nope, you cannot. So, no building logs out of softwood. But you can do boards out of softwood. So we'll use whatever we have left in softwood for those. Start that. And then keep going around and collecting all of our wood and get everything just going. Oh, and I have to check the furnace again. Inventory off my page, please. Does it look red? Oh, it went out again. Okay. So apparently we need a lot more charcoal in here than I had, and it's gonna definitely be... I'm gonna have to
do charcoal.
Okay, when you get in, you manage kiln.
Yeah.
You put your boards or billets in the middle, and then you turn.
I have so many billets. I don't have enough.
You have.
There we go.
Okay, you got it.
I had too many billets.
You gotta separate them, and then you put light on, and then use the bellows. And it'll have a little bar that comes across it. And it'll be... It'll do its own thing after that. Alright, so we're going to saw out some boards out of this. Get those back to the tiny shack. And then we'll find hardwood for the building logs. And hopefully... have us nice little houses. I'm going to go ahead and use this pile of mixed matched logs that Jacob left for us when we were when we were on earlier getting things set up. We had me and him chopping down trees everywhere, and he stacked them all up nice and neatly, which is very nice because it's so much easier when they're in a nice little pile and you can just sit and saw them.
I'm still sawing from the one log I cut down earlier.
Saw out boards. Oh, wow. Yeah, if I would stop accidentally trying to cut these softwood ones into building logs, that would very much help. But apparently, I just can't figure out which ones are which here. And I have to catch my breath. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to push 8. Oh, God. We're going to have a freaking psychotic fit. Stand back up. Back away from the wood. Back away from the wood. Okay. Yeah. Now sit down. Let our stamina get back up. It does make your character a lot hungrier, but if you see the first number, at the bottom of the green bar, the yellow, the 96, that should be up at 115 too. But when you run your character out of breath, it takes your main stamina down, and then that makes you lose stamina faster. So you have to stop, take breaks here and there when you're doing a lot, and then it also depletes your food while you sit and do nothing while he regains his stamina. So you'll have to eat again after you get up. But unfortunately, I would rather him have full stamina so that we don't have to keep having to stop to catch our breath. That just gets a little annoying. And it also increases your general actions to sit down and stand up. Now, I don't know exactly what all that affects, but, you know, we're figuring it out as we go here.
If I had to estimate, it's how fast you recover that while sitting down, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like how fast and how quickly you eat and everything else too. Because I think that when you eat, general actions is one of the things.
Yeah.
That pop up. But I figure general actions can't be bad. That's got to be like a overall everything. All right, so we're gonna get a couple apples in our belly, since that is the food that we have and can cook, because it doesn't have to be cooked. Anyways, I'm going to continue to work on gathering us some more wood. Oh, get back up. I did not mean sit down, buddy. Sorry. And while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and not be recording, so that way you guys don't have to sit and deal with all the boring, chop this log down, drag it over here, put it here. I'm not going to build anything until I get back. So you guys will get to see the final stage of all of it. And don't forget to follow, sub, like, all that fun stuff. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, whatever floats your boat. And have a great whatever it is, wherever you are, and we'll catch you next time.